Hello and welcome to the Verdant Stadium. We're about to kick off here for a local derby between Biggleswade United and Arlesey Town. A big one for Biggleswade United, who look to bounce back today. Biggleswade United will be kicking us off very soon with Corey Wilson up front. A few changes with Jordan Gerald and Sade Stevens-Abbey coming back into the side today for Mason Watkins-Clark and Sam Moore. They are the two changes from the match against FC Romania, and we're about to kick off as the referee is counting all the players before we get started. And we're underway here at the Verdant Stadium. I mentioned Biggleswade United kick us off here. As Arlesey Town here with the early throw-in. Back with Ollie Leslie in the Biggleswade United goal. He's now back with, I believe that was Corey out wide, but the flag is up for offside against him. Arlesey Town throwing themselves up the pitch with Lamont, cleared by Dada. It's now back with Lamont. Still going. It's out of play for a throw-in. Throw-in is taken. Come back through. This is an early chance here for the visitors. Intercepted by Kay Stevens-Abbey. That's definitely a foul free kick for Biggleswade United. Taken quickly by Leslie. Looking for Jesus, ball to feet. That's a lovely ball there by Anne Leslie. Ball looking for over the top. Couldn't quite find the defender. Couldn't quite find the ball, and it's gone straight to an Arlesey Town defender. Arlesey starting brightly here, and that flag's up for offside against the number 9. That's going to be a free kick to Biggleswade. JJ went for the quick one. It's now back with Aunt Leslie. He comes with the press in. And the one could only clear his lines there. Now play for a throw-in. Now with Gaz Hunt. Now with Markel Cousins. With the cross in, looking to find Jesus Mendoza. Is that Jesus from outside the box? Oh! Great save by the goalkeeper. And he was looking for a goal against his former side, Arlesey Town. It nearly came there, but forced a good save. Still 0-0. It's a throw-in. just by the corner flag. I thought it might have gone out for a corner, but it is a throw-in. And they're going to go long here with Arlesey. Hedge flicked on, looking for Mendoza. It's come all the way back, and now Arlesey looking for a counter-attack. The ball's up the pitch. He's coming back with Arlesey. He's going to be under a bit of pressure to get this one right. And it's well over. Throw-in taken here for Arlesey. Cleared by Gaz. Only as far there for a throw-in. The throw-in here is taken. And 17's offside there. So not the first offside we've seen from Arlesey so far in the early stages of this contest. Arlesey Town, they've given the advantage here, have the referee, but that's going to be a free kick right outside the box there. Archie Saylor for Arlesey Town there. Fouled, free kick in a dangerous area here. Free kick here for Arlesey, and it's in! It's in the back of the net! And it went through the wall, past the wall, and through the gloves of Ollie Leslie. And Tom Millett, the goal scorer there, Arlesey, their first set piece, their first goal. And you have to say, Ollie's probably got to be doing better from that position there. It's Biggleswade United 0, Arlesey Town 1. Yeah, just a confirmation now. I know the graphic hasn't been updated, but Arlesey Town have just taken the lead. Tom Millett with the free kick. It was a great free kick. I do think Ollie probably should have done better there from his experience, and he'd probably admit that himself. And it looks like it's going to be a bit of a stoppage here as the goalkeeper of Arlesey Town is down. Some chance really for guys probably to get some messages across from Jordan. So our goalkeeper is all right to continue. Back underway. We're just trying to sort out the VO. That's just too far for Jesus Mendoza. It's just too far. Because Wedge United here will be looking for a reaction. Inskip winning the ball back in midfield. Corey looking to press. The defensive work there by Arlesey is now back with Kay Stevens-Abbey. Still Stevens-Abbey going forward. Now to Jesus. Out wide now to Gaz. He'll be looking to his right to find and Leslie. It's Leslie. Leslie with the cross. Looking to find Corey, just too high for him. It's now Jesus Mendoza. Out wide now for Biggleswade United. And the cross is blocked. It's out of play for a throw-in. The rain is down there. The throwing didn't come to much there for Biggleswade. Now Arlesey will be looking for a counter-attack here. He looks on. This is going to be tight. It's a 3 against 2 if Arlesey can get this right here. And Biggleswade could be in real trouble. Low cross comes in. Jordan Gerald just about gets there. Gets fouled. Free kick. Good by JJ there. But that was way too easy going defensively work there for Arlesey to cut through the defence of Biggleswade United that easily. Inskip. It's Connor Inskip. It's just too wide there. Kick here for Arlesey. Back forward here for Arlesey Town. And so we get a free kick for the visitors. Now played short, blocked off there by Gaz. Now Corey Wilson out to Gaz. Jesus, oh, he couldn't quite find Jesus. He's now back with Corey. He will find Jesus Mendoza. Flags up. To me, it looks on. Free kick here is taken. Come on, Biggleswade, watching from Leicester, cheering you on. Thank you, Harvey. Apologies there for a bit of a late reaction from the camera. We're just sorting out a few things in the gantry, but we'll make sure we do not miss any of this coverage. We're 14 minutes played, and Biggleswade United are up against it in this local derby. It's Biggleswade United 0, Arlesey Town 1. Arlesey winning the ball back quicker in the midfield at the moment. Really missing the presence of Jaden Irish in there. That's a free kick once again, now going Arlesey Town's way. Apologies there for the mute mic there, but we just saw there Arlesey Town so close to doubling their lead there, and it was Anne Leslie there with the clearance. Oh, straight to JJ. It's under pressure now with Kay Stevens Abbey. It's now Jesus Mendoza. That's out of play for a throw in. Oh, that's a late one there. The referee's got a decision to make here. Biggleswade United very low on numbers at the moment. Sam Moore out injured. Referee. Hasn't even, he's got himself a yellow card there. And Gaz just mishit there. It's now out to Jesus Mendoza. It's blocked off. And the goalkeeper just catches it before it goes out for a corner. In here for Biggleswade United. Other way by Mackay Angle. Now Connor Inskip. Inskip looking to find Gaz. Now Gaz to Aaron Dada. So now he's looking for Jesus Mendoza. It's Mendoza out wide for Biggleswade United. And he's just fell over there at the pivotal moment, and now Arlesey looking for a break themselves now. Good defensive work by Cade, but there's two up here, and there's one free as well. If they can find him out wide, It's a number 3 here for Arlesey Town. The cross comes in. It's come back through. Ollie Leslie, what a save. Ollie Leslie with a defying save there. But once again, defensively, Biggleswade United are all over the place. But that was a crucial stop from Ollie Leslie. He might have been a little bit at fault for the first goal there, but he's made up for it big time with that save. Now cross coming in here for Arlesey. Ollie catches and deals with it. Now surely give him a bit of confidence as well. Goes long quickly. Jesus and Corey up there. Ball to feet. He's now with Jesus. Looking to find Corey in between the lines. It's Corey Wilson. He's got about 4 defenders back with him. Try to go for the pass. The goalkeeper though can't catch it. It's now back with Markel Cousins. Now Cousins. Still Cousins. He's got Mackay out wide. Mackay angle. Mackay. The cross away, looking for Gaz, ball to feed, now Jesus. They couldn't quite find Corey. Inskip's got to win that ball, and he does. It's now Jesus, back towards Corey Wilson. If he's onside, it's coming now back off the defender. Good play by Corey. Now Gaz from outside the box, it's blocked. Now back with Jesus. Headed away, corner. Good play there from Biggleswade United, a good response. And corner here for Biggleswade. Guys crosses in, headed away. Oh, brilliant there from Jordan Gerald. JJ with the cross in. It's now back with Inskip, edge of the box. Blocked off again. 21 minutes gone. Biggleswade United 0, Arlesey Town 1. An end-to-end derby. Obviously, I've had a few chances. Biggleswade United have had a few chances, but Biggleswade United at the moment are the team that are chasing this game, and they are pushing for this equaliser. Now with Ant Leslie. Now with Markel Cousins. It's Cousins. Right. Finding Corey. Now JJ. All over top. He's looking for Corey, just too far for him. Now back with Markel Cousins. It's Cousins. Good defensive work there from Arlesey. Markel Cousins winning the ball back clean, says the referee. It's Kel. Out to Corey. Now Gaz. Jesus Mendoza. Out wide. Gets a low cross looking for Markel Cousins. Takes a touch. It's Markel. It's blocked. Loads of bodies back here for Arlesey. Cross comes in again. Clearing the way only as far as our player coach, Gaz Hunt, who'll let fly from distance. Just wide of the post, but another great chance there for United. And Leslie. Cross away, blocked. It's now with Corey Wilson. Out to Mackay Angle. Oh, just went in the back of Corey there. It's now Leslie. Out to Wilson. Looking to find Jesus in the gap. Flag's up for offside. Goal ball's in the back of the net. But the flag was up early there. It wouldn't have counted. Certainly would have been close. But it's better from Biggleswade United. They're knocking on the door here. Be careful of this counter attack though from Arlesey. It looks very dangerous. That's free kick. No, the referee says advantage. Cross coming away. And that's a corner for the visitors. Cross coming in. It could be dangerous. Punched away by Ollie Leslie. And this could be dangerous now. The 2s and 3s here. Arlesey Town. Slow. Low crossing. Cleared by Kelly Stevens up in the end. Cross away, flicked on. Now, Aunt Leslie. It's now out wide here for Corey Wilson. It's Wilson. Cross headed away. It's going to be a corner. End-to-end stuff here at the Verdant Stadium. And it's Gaz Hunt over this corner. We've seen just how good he can be from this set piece situation for Biggleswade United. It's Gaz Hunt over the corner. Cross comes in. Comes all the way through. Nothing problem there for Arlesey. He's out of play for a throw in for the visitors. How about with JJ? JJ, Markel, looks like he might go past here. He's onside, and he's won his team the throw in. Great ball there by Jordan Gerald. an hour played. Biggleswade United still chasing this local derby against Arlesey Town at home. Their unbeaten league start came to an end on Saturday, looking to keep their home unbeaten run going, but it's under real threat against a really top Arlesey Town team tonight. But Biggleswade United are still pressing here. That's out of play there for a goal kick. Throw in there by Ollie Leslie. He's gone for a long throw there. It's back with Ant Leslie. Looking to find Corey. It's headed away by the defender. Got Alex Taylor, who's fouled by Mackay Angle. Free kick to the visitors. Free kick here for Arlesey Town. And Leslie to Markel Cousins. Comes out wide. Straight into the grab to Willie Leslie. Olds. The wind is against Biggleswade United here, so you can kind of tell that it's not really working for them in this rain at the moment. Still Jordan Gerald still looking to try and get themselves back on level terms here. Biggleswade United is Kay Stevens Abbey. Corey Wilson. Ball there from Corey. He was looking out wide for Aaron Adder, who's now out of position. And JJ's been caught out as well. This could be trouble now for United. Blocked by Kay Stevens Abbey. And Corey Wilson can't quite keep the ball there. Now shot from distance, saved by Ollie Leslie. He's had to make a few of those in this first half to keep the score at 1-0. Just not working at the moment defensively for Biggleswade United. A lot of changes at the moment. Of course, Jaden Irish as well is his last match on his suspension as well. He will be back this Saturday against Harpenden Town. Corner for Arlesey Town. Final 10 of the half. And that's now out of play for a throw-in for Arlesey. He's onside there on his shot, and it's just wide of the post from Reese Crowther. What a chance that was there. At the moment, Biggleswade United defensively, it's just not working for them, and they need to try and think of something different here, because at the moment, Arlesey, they've got themselves a game plan here. They're keeping the ball well. You can see, at least I can see off your screens, it's definitely a 5 at the back type of shape here for Arlesey. They've come here to do a job. At the moment, they are doing just that. And now it's Jordan Gerald who will be looking to use that left foot to break down that Arlesey defence. He looks for Ant Leslie. A lovely ball chested down to Markel Cousins. It's Cousins. Goes down. No free kicks as the referee. And now it's back with Arlesey that have 3 up here as well. An interception by Cade. It's now Gaz Hunt to Mackay Angle. Now Ollie Leslie. That's Jordan Gerald. That's Aaron Dada. For Markel. What a free kick for that there. Referee's not interested. And Aussie still on the attack here. JJ clears his lines well and gets fouled. Free kick. Gone taken quickly to Gaz. Jesus is not offside though. That's a lovely ball. It's Jesus Mendoza. Looks to find Corey, and one of the defenders eventually managed to get there. It's cleared. It's cleared all the way through. Mackay has to try and win that ball. He did well there, Mackay Angle. It's Angle. Now in skip to Gaz. Gaz looking to find Corey. He gets past the goalkeeper and he's fluffed his lines. Oh, he didn't have enough time on that. It was a tight angle. That's certainly one of the best chances of the match there for Biggleswade United. And he couldn't quite keep it under control. But a lovely ball over the top there by our player, joint head player coach, Gaz Hunt there to find Corey. It was just too tight for him there in the end. So, skip was intercepted. And that looks onside there. It's a low cross in. JJ clears. It's now with Gaz. Gaz looks up. Looks to find Mackay Angle. It's Angle. Looking to find Markel Cousins. He has found Markel Cousins. He's under a lot of pressure here, Kel. Markel keeps it in play. Gets the cross away. Jesus looking to get his head onto it. It's now still Jesus. Oh, the goalkeeper. Ollie Skinner has come out there. It's a former Arlesey team player. Jesus Mendoza. They know all too well about Jesus Mendoza. "37 minutes played. It's still Biggleswade United 0, Arlesey Town 1 here at the Verdant Stadium." Throwing goes against Biggleswade United there. And it's a 2-on-2. They can get this right, and the cross wasn't quite up to scratch there, but again, sliced open there, Biggleswade United. And that's Kay Stevens Abbey. They look to try and regroup here, United. It's now Gaz Hunt. Looking for Jesus. Mendoza really onside. Jesus. Just too quick there for Corey. It was a lovely idea there from Jesus Mendoza, who is officially was announced today our Biggie Talks Player of the Month. So we want to congratulate Jesus Mendoza. Flag was up. Well, they've actually put it back there for a free kick, which is interesting because the Arlesey Town player was through on goal. Unless he was offside, that's the only thing I'm thinking of. They have to wake up, says Jordan Wright, and I couldn't agree more. Jordan might not happy there on the sidelines. I don't blame him because it hasn't been a textbook Biggleswade United performance so far in this one. They're just lucky that they're only 1-0 down at the moment, and Gazu gives the ball away. There's about 2 men out wide here. It's way too easy for Arlesey Town. And his cross is blocked by Ollie Leslie. What a double save from Ollie Leslie. How this game is still 1-0 to Arlesey Town, I will never know. And it's the answer to that question is Ollie Leslie. He's kept Biggleswade United in this game in his first half. Cross coming in again, header. Ollie Leslie, like I said, he might have been a little bit at fault for that first goal, but since then, he's not put a foot wrong. How on earth that wasn't 2-0, I'll never know, but we've got Ollie Leslie to thank for that. It's now Jesus Mendoza for Biggleswade United on the counter-attack now. Jesus looking for Corey again. Oh, it's just too far for him. The first save was amazing. The second one, I don't think he would have known much about that one, Ollie Leslie. There's no foul in that at all. The Arlesey Town player slipped. There's no foul in that whatsoever. I think the referee's made a great decision. "40 minutes play, 5 minutes to go before half-time. United have been under the cosh. They've had chances, but my word, they've had Ollie Leslie to thank for the score only being 1-0 to Arlesey Town. They've been the better of the two sides in this local derby so far. And it's been another sloppy one there. Inskid moves the ball away, and now it's another one-on-one here. And it's just wide. And Ollie Leslie again got himself a leg to it to keep the score at 1-0. Corner to Arlesey. United have got to try and keep this at 1-0 at half-time. As I mentioned, a lot of injuries at the moment. But Gaz and Jordan, they'll be the first to say that is no excuse. Corner here for Arlesey Town. Not long now before half-time. A couple of minutes left before half-time. Cross comes in. Back post. It's blocked on there by K. Stevens Abbey. Gaz can't quite clear his lines. Marco heading it back. There's no communication out there from United at the moment. Oh, and this is dangerous here. The 9 could well be in. It's built again by Stevens Abbey. Now it's the 15. It's popped by Han Leslie. And now it's there's 2 up here if they can get this right, United. It's Inskip. Now to Gaz. It's intercepted, but he's still got it now, Gaz. Oh, and he's lost the ball now as Gaz. He's almost trying to wrestle into the ground there, Gaz Hunt. He's going to play the advantage now. And Aaron did well. Good by Corey Wilson. Looks to find Markel. Oh, the ball's just too far. And it's just that final ball at the moment for United going forward. And Gaz Hunt has now been given that yellow card. Okay, Stevens Abbey. A high angle. Gaz Hunt. Aaron Dada. Corey Wilson on side, out wide. Cuts inside. No one wants the ball at the moment. Biggleswade cross. Oh, between a cross and a shot there from Aaron Dada. It's out of play for a goal kick. I think those last 25 minutes on Saturday against FC Romania really must have got to some of these players' heads, because certainly not the Biggleswade that we're used to seeing in this match, especially in local derby. Normally bang up for it, but Fresh off that loss to FC Romania. They've almost played this first half feeling a little bit sorry for themselves, and Arlesey have certainly come here the more focused of the two sides, it has to be said. And they're looking more likely to score here. The shot is blocked off. It's wide of the post. It's another corner to Arlesey. I've lost count the amount of corners the visitors have had in this first half. As we're into stoppage time of this first half. 45 minutes are up. Whatever's left will be with the referee stoppages. And it's a corner here for Arlesey Town. Cross coming in. Ollie Collette. He's been Biggleswade United's best player by a shadow of a doubt. Kept his team in this contest. Great touch by Jesus Mendoza. Still Jesus Mendoza is taken out there. Definitely a free kick there. It's got to be a card there. Didn't quite see what Aussie player was the man that went. Reece Crowther. He's got himself a yellow card. Sorry, not Reece Crowther. Dan Rappett. JJ over this free kick. If there's anyone who knows I can whip in the set piece, it's Jordan Gerald. Could United get themselves on level terms? It's very far. The goalkeeper's collected comfortably in the end. It's now Jesus Mendoza. In stoppage time at the first half. Gaz Hunt. Looking for Jesus. It's a lovely ball. Out wide to Jesus Mendoza. Can he make something happen here? Low cross. Corey. Markel surely. No. Blocked off by Arlesey. Throw in for Biggleswade. Referee checks his watch for the first time in this half. United have ended it strongly. To Gaz Hunt. Turns and face has gone backwards though. Down to JJ. Finds Aunt Leslie. It's a lovely ball to Leslie here. Now in skip. Back to Leslie. Throw in. Will they have time to take the throw in? The referee checks his watch once again. This will be probably the last attack of this half. Aunt Leslie with the long throw into the box. It's gone past everybody. It's about Corey Wilson back to goal. Markel Cousins! Oh, I think he's come off the ball. Goal kick, man. Or maybe at the keeper, but unfortunate there. Referee's got the whistle in his mouth and skip. Has got to be careful. The referee, I believe it's going to be a yellow. There have been a few yellow cards in this feisty local derby. Yellow card for Inskip, and he knows as well. That was almost going to be the last play as well. Inskip didn't really have to go for that at all. Both Gaz and Connor both on a yellow as well. All coming in. This will be the last play of the half, I think. And that is the half-time whistle. And it's been a real struggle here for Biggleswade United in this local derby between Biggleswade United and Arlesey Town. Arlesey have really come here and put Biggleswade United under a lot of pressure. And if it wasn't for Ollie Leslie, the scoreline could have been much worse. Biggleswade United's best chances of this half have been from Jesus Mendoza. That forced a good save from the goalkeeper. And right at the end of that half, Markel Cousins, I believe, hit the post. Well, forced a save from the keeper that ricocheted onto the post. It's an end-to-end game, but Arlesey have cut through Biggleswade United's defence time and time again. United have Ollie Leslie to thank for the scoreline only being at half-time. Biggleswade United 0, Arlesey Town 1. We'll be right back for the start of the second half.
Today, it's Biggleswade United Day. I'll tell you why. In fact, let me get somebody else to tell you.
So in print, your Biggleswade pictures, images are ready. So come through, you can have a look.
Let's go. Hello, everyone. Massive place.
I'm going to show you more about what's going on and everything and all that.
So, that's the...
Yeah. That's how the wall.
Yeah.
I select the bone and then click on the meat. This is the quality.
Uh-huh.
Then the best quality. Fuel. This is the fuel.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow. What now?
You want the cricket?
No, we got it right. We got it right. Can I feel useful? Thank you. See?
helping now.
Welcome to the changing room of the home team, Biggleswade United.
What do we think? What do we think?
Good, very good. Very good.
Oh, you're on twice. Let me see. Once. Twice. So are you, Tracy? Once. Twice.
Now I thought the other mural could actually go somewhere that reminds the players that they are the club, but they're not just there on their own. Let me show you. There.
He is also here.
I love Twitter. You put a tweet out and you never know what's going to happen. He walks on his own, and put a tweet on my account and the club's account saying anybody wants to have the naming rights of our ground, of Biggleswade United ground, and Verdant Financial Planning answered straight away. Actually, it was Jimmy Munger, their managing director, who said, we have a relationship with Biggleswade already. We want to continue that, in fact, increase that, and that's what we've done. The relationship with them have grown since, but one of the things that has come out is that from now on, our ground will be called the Verdant Stadium. Sounds good, Verdant Stadium. And in there, you'll be able to watch the men's first team and the reserves, and of course the Reds and the Blues as well, the women's sides, the senior sides, and hopefully a lot of wins. And it will be a lot of wins because we get the likes of the supports of Verdant to actually help us grow. I cannot wait to hold the 6 directors and anybody else from Verdant at the ground. And in fact, any of you, I'll see you at the Verdant Stadium.
Both teams are out. Well, Arlesey is out, as well as Biggleswade.
Biggleswade United.
Both teams are now out. I think Biggleswade United will be looking for a much better second half than the first. I'm sure Gaz and Jordan will have had plenty to say. And we did get on this live stream a little bit late. These are the substitutions on offer for Biggleswade United. We have Sam Moore, who's on the bench today, with Lewis Digweed, Roden Ashby, Joe Babbage, and Jake Strong. It looking like Biggleswade United will be making a change at half time. With it looks like Joe Babbage is stripped off at half time, which I'm not surprised about. He's been Mr. Consistent for Biggleswade United so far this season. As we just await the referee or the players, it looks like Biggleswade United will be making that first substitution of the evening, and I'm not really surprised about this. With Joe Babbage coming on. I'm just trying to work out who it means will be leaving the pitch of play. Shades is on. I think it's Aaron Dada who's come off, because I can still see Ant. I was right. It is Aaron Dada coming off.
Number 3, Aaron Dada. Number 18, Joe Babbage.
Babbage is on. One of our contenders for the biggest horse player of the month. Didn't quite get it, but he was in our top 5. Thank you all for voting for that. As we are a bit of a later start to this second half. We are back underway here at the Verdant Stadium. Biggleswade United will be looking for a much better second half than the first. Now it's JJ. Jesus Mendoza. Ian Ballagate, our club chairman, says it's been a difficult half to watch. The rivals could have killed us, but football always gives you a second chance. Let's keep the ball better and things will happen. Hello, Harvey, George, and Esme. Yeah, I couldn't agree more with those comments, Guillaume, to be honest with you. It was a very tough half to watch, but we've still got another half to play. Still plenty of football still left to be played. And I think with Joe coming on as well, can just make that defence a little bit stronger. It's now Mackay Angle. And to Gaz Hunt. Corey, he looked on, but the ball's just too far for Corey there. Let's switch up over here just to get a better view of the attack for us. Throw in here for Arlesey. Now JJ. He's looking for Markel Cousins, who could be in if he can get this right. It's Kel. He's got Corey with him. Markel brought down, free kick, into the area. It's going to be a free kick, edge of the box. We saw this was almost exactly the same angle that Tom Millett scored in the first 10 minutes of the second half, or the first half, that put Arlesey 1-0 up. It's now Biggleswade United in almost the same position in this second half. Who's going to be over this? It's Markel Cousins, Corey Wilson, and Gaz Hunt over the free kick. All three of them are still there. Be interested to see who lines this one up. It's lined up for Corey Wilson, and he scores! Corey Wilson puts Biggleswade United back on level terms. It's the tale of 2 free kicks in this game. Markel laid it off to Corey, and Corey, bottom left corner. Biggleswade United won, Arlesey Town won, and now this is a completely different football match. Corey Wilson, 8 goals now for the season. I did mention they scored from almost the same spot. It's a lively half now, this. And it's a foul throw to Arlesey. Ryan Neal is asking if you need anything doing in the gantry to make your life easier. He is the clubhouse maintenance man. Oh, okay. I will. I can get back to you in the next couple of days and let you know. It's a bit difficult whilst we're live. I had a couple of issues regarding our VO stand, not the stand, but the thing that holds up the wooden bank. But I've managed to sort that, so we're recording it for the start of the second half. Apart from that, it would be nice if we could get like a little table up here, but I can't really think of much else. Everything's all perfect up here, really. Maybe a chair, if possible. That's about it, really. Arlesey now back on the attack. It's a low one. Looking for a response. Oh, what a save again from Ollie Leslie. He was the man that kept Biggleswade United in this contest. He's made another cracking save there to keep the scores level. Cross coming in. They've got to defend these ones. Biggleswade, it's clear the way. Now it's Jesus Mendoza. Can't quite keep the ball in play. United have the throw, which even I'm a little bit surprised about there, because I'm sure that Jesus got the final touch there. But yeah, sorry, Guillaume. I'll get in touch with a few more details in the next couple of days. Now it's Joe Babbage. Are back, and Biggleswade United are the team now in the ascendancy. It's almost like I said, a completely different football match. Arlesey could have been 3, 4, maybe 5 up half time if it wasn't for Ollie Leslie. And they get the chance from a free kick in almost the identical position that Tom Millett scored that free kick from. Markel Cousins, a free kick right off the training down there. He took the touch on, passed it across to Corey. He lashed it home, bottom left corner. And we're back on level terms here in this local derby. It's the top of the clubhouse. Top of the gantry, I should say. Be a huge win for Biggleswade United if they can get themselves back in the. If they can get themselves in the lead for the first time tonight and win this football match after that first half, it'd be a huge 3 points. Still 1-1 here though at the Verdant Stadium. Leslie clears his lines well. It's only as far as the 4, but it's back with Markel Cousins, who's looking to find Mackay. Angle leaping through. Lovely little flick on by Mackay. Couldn't quite keep it under control. This game can really go either way here. It's Kay Stevens Abbey winning the free kick. Now it's JJ. Oh, when he misjudged that a little bit there, Jordan Gerald. On the skip to misjudge that. He's got to be careful. He's on the yellow as well. Just coming in. Just it down. Skip with the block is now Gaz Hunt. Leslie looks to find Corey. Headed away by Arlesey's Dan Wappett. Now back out wide. Low cross. JJ. Clearance away. It's now Corey Wilson for a counter. He went the wrong way. Went for Kel. Jesus, I think, had a bit more space there. So United have been much improved in the first 10 minutes of this second half compared to the entirety of the first 45 minutes. Brilliant by Joe Babbage. Mackay heads away. It's now Jesus. Brilliant by Corey Wilson. Couldn't quite find Markel. Was good defended by Ryan Lamond for Arlesey Town. Now it's Inskip. Wants the throw in. Gets the throw in. Now back with the Arlesey Town goalkeeper. Okay. That Mackay angle. Leslie's not blocked off there. Arlesey cleared by Cade. Gaz winning that second ball. It's under the cosh though, Gaz. He's still got it. And it's a play there for a throw for Biggleswade. The derby that's been played now is high intensity for both teams. Whatever Gaz and Jordan said at half time, it's clearly worked on the players. Connor Inskip. Okay, Stevens Abbey. Looking for that ball over the top to Markel Cousins. It's a lovely ball. If Kel can, it's sorry, not Kel. It's Anne Leslie over there. The cross in. It's blocked off by Lamond. It's now back with Inskip. To Cousins. Markel Cousins. Now back to Mackay angle. Referee wants they won the free kick, but the referee did play the advantage. It was a very quick advantage, if that's an advantage. So now Markel Cousins now on the ball. United had the throw. Cousins just about gets the cross away, just too high for Jesus. Goal kick here for Arlesey Town. Gaz. Over the top, Corey looking to get the better of the defender here. It's only as far as Jesus, just too high for him. Looked like he went out of play from here, but it's now Kate wide to Aunt Leslie. You can find Markel Cousins, just too high for him. Unlucky. Couldn't quite get there. Blocked by JJ. Jesus Mendoza. Mackay couldn't quite get there. Both sides at the moment not being able to get that ball in the final third. It really is a game on a knife edge now. Through, that's a great ball. Flags up for offside. Adam Turner coming off now for Bruno Brito. Arlesey. Half an hour to go in this local derby, and it looks like By the way, if we don't hear your voice, it's like nothing is happening. We are all growing to watch BUFC with the Ryan Madden. You are brilliant. Thank you, Mr. Chairman Guillaume. The lovely words. Jesus here with his dancing feet of his own, looking to try and make something happen. That's out of play for a throw-in. Now Markel Cousins. Foul. Now we need the team to keep the ball and grow through the game. Game management, chances will arrive. Yeah, Guillaume, I couldn't agree. Could not agree more. There's been chances for either side, but United certainly improved in this second half. But you're absolutely spot on there. They've got to try and keep the ball a little bit more there. It's just in the final third, they've been struggling a little bit. Jesus. Brilliant tackle there from Jesus Mendoza. It's now Connor Inskip out to Leslie. And Leslie, that is. There's a late run in there from Corey, and he might have the beat in a defender as well. Corey Wilson was shot by the defender. He's still going, Corey. I think he slipped. I think Corey slipped there. There's not much in that. I could be wrong. I mean, Corey did appeal for it, but from here it looked like it wasn't much in it. But of course, interesting to see that one back. Because a lot of the players thought that could have been a penalty. I think he just lost his balance, Corey, personally. But now Aunt Leslie giving away the free kick. Referee now having words with our joint head coach, Jordan Wright. He's having talks with the referee. And now the referee is... I thought he was going to go back and book Ant there for a second, but he wasn't. He was just chasing him back into play, and the free kick was taken. The interception there by Inskip. Leslie looks to find Corey. He's a bit isolated on his own. He's got the header onto Jesus. It's Mendoza. Oh, good defending by Arlesey Town there. It's now back with Mackay Angle. United now looking to knock on the door some more and get in the lead for the first time in this local derby here in Biggleswade. It's Mackay Angle still running. He's got two up against him. He's got Jesus next to him. It's now Mendoza. Mendoza crossed in straight into the goalkeeper's gloves. Now Arlesey, they've got acres of space out here on this right-hand side. It's number 4, Tom Millett, the man who got the opening goal for Arlesey. He's getting loads of space. He's got the header on there, but there was no one really to follow up there. And it's Jesus out wide here for United in the blistering rain here in Biggleswade. It's now Gaz Hunt. 20 to go, at least. It's back with Corey. He's got the luck of the bounce here. It's Corey Wilson for United! 2-1 Biggleswade! Corey Wilson can't stop scoring, and it was the ball through by our joint head coach, player coach Gaz Hunt, and Corey has finished off. He's done a knee slide, but I think he's also might have hurt himself in the process. Biggleswade United are in front. It was an end-to-end football match. Corey Wilson with his 9th goal in his first 8 matches. He's holding his knee. We're hoping that isn't too serious. But Biggleswade United have turned this game on its head. It's Biggleswade United 2, Arlesey Town 1, and Corey has 2. Now it's about game management, exactly what Ian was saying on YouTube. There's 25 minutes to go. Plenty of time left in this game. It's all about how United can manage it. Arguably the worst 45 minutes that we've seen from Biggleswade United this season came from that first half. and they've responded fantastically well. And they have their talisman up front, Corey Wilson, to thank for it. That's his 9th for the season, his 2nd tonight, and it's Biggleswade United 2, Arlesey Town 1. I think Arlesey now will look to respond. It's Gaz who wins the ball back. Markel Cousins. Still Kel. Still going is Markel Cousins. Still going is Markel Cousins. This is excellent. Markel Cousins cuts inside and he scores. It's fantastic from Markel Cousins with the dancing feet again. And Biggleswade United now have 3. It's Biggleswade United 3. Oh, Town 1. And they're turning on the star in this 2nd half. What an unbelievable opening 20 to 25 minutes of this 2nd half from Biggleswade United. They weren't at the races first half. Arlesey could have had 2s, 3s and 4s. They missed chances. Ollie Leslie was a big thanks for that scoreline being 1-0 at half-time with some fantastic saves. He kept his team in the game, and the rest of the team have repaid Ollie Leslie by turning on the screw in this 2nd half with 3 outstanding goals, 2 from Corey Wilson, and a 3rd of the season now for Markel Cousins. All 3 coming here at the Verdant Stadium. And it's Lamond who's off. Biggleswade United 3, Arlesey Town 1. Still plenty of time left in this match, but it's looking good for Biggleswade United at the moment. So yeah, he's got to win that. Oh, it's gone behind him. It's now back with Ollie Leslie. He's caught comfortably. Exactly what Markel Cousins is all about there with that finish. It's an incredible last 5 minutes there. I'm still trying to process on what we've just seen there. Those 2 quick fire goals that have put United a 2-goal cushion. It's a 2nd half that can really turn things around here. There were 2 games without a win. The 3-3 draw against Cop Fosters at home. A 3-1 loss to FC Romania. Their first league loss of the season. 1-0 down in a local derby at home to Arlesey Town. It could have been very easy for United to keep their heads down. They haven't done that. They've been absolutely excellent in this 2nd half. They've got themselves 3 goals. There's still plenty of time left, 20 to play. But they're still going now. Biggleswade United. Mackay Angle winning the ball back. Intercepted. Harvey, I'll read that message in a second. That ball just too far. Harvey says, amazing school tomorrow, but too excited to go to bed. Well done, boys. Well, thanks, Harvey. Game says, that was a Maradona goal. It was special, game. It was very special for Markel Cousins. I'll let Kel know, actually, that's quite the compliment. But yeah, it was definitely a Maradona-esque goal. Inskip winning the ball back. Now it's about game management for United. They've got themselves a free kick on the halfway. 20 to go. Ball coming forward. Get away by Arlesey. The rain that has not stopped here since the start of this game. After 31-degree heat, it looks as though Biggleswade United don't need the heat to turn the heat up in this second half. That's exactly what they've done. It's Markel Cousins. Goes for goal! What a chance from Markel Cousins. It needed a touch from Ollie Skinner onto the bar. Otherwise, Kel could have had two, and that definitely would have been another Maradona-esque finish there. Markel Cousins found his shooting boots tonight. And it's a corner to Biggleswade United with 72 minutes played in what has been the definition tonight of a game of two halves. If you just watched the first half, not watched the rest, and maybe just come back and put back on the stream last 20 minutes, you would have been shell-shocked at this scoreline. But United have come out second half, all guns blazing, just like Arlesey did in the first. It's a low one to Babbage. We've seen that before, but it was blocked off. Well scouted. It's now Inskip. Looks to find Jesus, but couldn't quite find him. Inskip couldn't quite get there. Babbage can. It's cleared. And there's three up here for Arlesey. The next goal will be crucial, and United will want to get that to really solidify this lead, because a goal for Arlesey means they're right back in this, and 15 plus to play, plus stoppage time. There's still plenty of football left, and United know that. They want to finish this off now. Gaz with the ball, fantastic over the top to Corey Wilson, who is on a hat-trick. It's Corey Wilson for Biggleswade United. And it wasn't deflected, it's a corner. They want to finish this game off quickly, United, as mentioned. Still well over 15 minutes plus stoppage time in this match. 3-1, 2 goals can always be a dangerous scoreline. Will they try and go for the Joe Babbage special here? It might do. I don't think they're going to there. It's a low one. He's looking for Cade. Flicked on. It's going to be Markel at the edge of the box. It's Cousins. It's low. And it's wide. Goal kick. Inskip's got to be careful. Remember, he's on a yellow. And Inskip's been fouled off the ball. And that definitely would have hit me. The ball, I've punched it away to avoid our streaming phone getting hit there. That's definitely the closest I've ever been to getting hit there. I'm interested to watch that back on the stream. Inskip's down, injured, but I had to make sure my reflexes were ready and raring to go there. And this will be really bad news for Connor Inskip. United really low on midfielders at the moment. Thankfully, Jaden Irish does return from suspension this Saturday. Josh Daniolo picked up an injury earlier on in the season. I mean, we do have Sam Moore on the bench, who can play defender and in midfield as well. Jake Strong's also on the bench tonight, but he's more of a forward, I suppose. So central midfielders, they're really cutting it fine at the moment, Biggleswade United. And like I said, thankfully, our club captain, Jaden Irish, is back from suspension this Saturday, away at Harpenden Town, where we will be live on Twitter Spaces. Myself and Nick will be there this Saturday, 3 o'clock kickoff. Whilst there's a bit of a break in play, Connor's walks back off. It looks to be that he is okay, but he's got to come off because he's got treatment. Oh, he's not. He's staying on anyway. Okay. Our reserves are in action at home to Sheffield Town and Camden Reserves. They got themselves a really good win last time out. 3-0 win against Elstow Abbey. They'll be looking to continue their momentum with Reserves. Saturday, 2:30 kickoff at the Verdant Stadium. That's ball from JJ. Goes out and play for a throw-in. They are up against Sheffield Town and Camden at home here at the Verdant Stadium. The Biggleswade United Women's Reds are in action away at Stevenage FC Development Women. That's a Sunday, 2 o'clock. That's away from home. And the Blues have their first home league match of the season. They're at home to Flitwick Eagle Blues. That's a Sunday, 2 o'clock kickoff here at the Verdant Stadium. But here right now, it's Biggleswade United, after a resilient second half performance, have come back from a goal down to lead 3-1 with just under 15 minutes to go. Babbage with the throw. Now, guys, Connor is okay, and he is still playing. Now, Gaz Hunt. And Leslie. Oh, and he couldn't quite find his man there. It's all about game management here, United. Throw into Arlesey Town. I don't think they quite know what's hit him in this second half. Markel Cousins looks to find Jesus with a crossfield pass, but defender had it cleared. Was always a bit too narrow there for Jesus. Gaz has to be careful, Gaz. He's on a yellow. And Gaz. I think Gaz was already on a yellow here, so he could very much be in trouble here. Our joint head coach, Gaz Hunt. He got a yellow in the first half, I believe. Oh, it's a yellow card. He didn't get a yellow in the first half. My apologies. I thought Gaz was a yellow card in the first half, but it looks like he wasn't. So I must have missed that because I thought for sure he got a yellow card in the first half. So apologies for that. It is still 11 versus 11. Header! Oh, that was the best chance Aussie I've had of this half. Yeah, apologies there. I thought for sure Gaz was given a yellow card in the first half. I was wrong. Just over 10 minutes to go. United have got to be careful there. That was a bit of a defensive rehab there. It's on there by Kel. Scoring no fouls to the referee. It's back with Arlesey anyway. Inskip misses out. Jesus winning the ball back. Looking to find Corey, just too far for him. Looking for that 1-2. Ollie Leslie. Calm as you like from Ollie. Jazz Hunt. Flag stays down on Jesus. Lovely little back heel to Corey. Inskip. Babbage. JJ. Looking to find Jesus. His flag's up for offside. JJ, oh, it's flipped on forward here. And Ollie's out of position. He's done well. He's won the ball. The keeper, it's got Ollie first. Ollie's won the ball there. There's nothing in that at all. He's won the ball, Ollie Leslie. That's not a pen. And it's a throw-in to Arlesey. There's a bit of a miscommunication there. There are people saying penalty, but Ollie clearly got the ball there. Long throw. Oh, it's come all the way through. It's flickered on. And Gaz clears it away. And Jeff will be the ball back. Actually, no, it won't be. It will be Rob Perkins. Oh, he's been caught there. Babbage. Timbers are flaring here. Lino had the best view of that, because I certainly did not. United are in the final 10, and they know the finishing line is in sight. Number 5 gets a yellow card. Confirmation yellow card there for Will McLeod. Jesus with the throw. Headed away. And Mackay there looking for the flick. In skip. Cousins. Smarkel. Going to find Gaz. Gaz looking for Jesus. It's a lovely ball. It's Mendoza to finish it off. Blocked off. It's now Mackay Angle. What a finish! And that's a game, set, and match for Biggleswade United. And it's back-to-back home goals from Mackay Angle. It's his second of the season. It's Biggleswade United's fourth. And it was a lovely, lovely finish. That looks like game over. Biggleswade United 4, Arlesey Town 1. A fantastic second half performance this evening from Biggleswade United. Biggleswade United 4, Arlesey Town 1. A fantastic response from their first league loss on Saturday to FC Romania. Being 1-0 down at half-time here to Arlesey Town in a local derby, they've responded brilliantly in this second half with fantastic tenacity and character. It's Biggleswade United 4, Arlesey Town 1. With 5 minutes of the 90 left to play. Interesting to see who will be announced as a player of the match today, because one player who could definitely be in the running is definitely Ollie Leslie for his first half performance, but you could give it to any of the forwards from this second half as well, as it's Markel Cousins who makes way. His dancing feet got our third goal of the this match. Markel Cousins off for Jake Strong. Scored the equaliser on Saturday from the spot against FC Romania. And it's been a good performance by Markel Cousins here today. And he comes off and makes way, gets an applause from the Peter Dean stand. He makes way for Jake Strong. Brilliant by Joe Babbage. He's a player who's come on at half time, led by example at the back, and he's almost made that defence a lot more solid. And that's nothing on Aaron Dado. He's a young kid, he's a young player just coming through, one of our new guys. But Joe's been rock solid so far this season. He's come on and really helped the team defensively. That's a great over the top through wall to Jake Strong. And now it's Ant Leslie. Brilliant by Ant. It's Ant Leslie getting for goal himself. Corey wanted it for his hat-trick, but it's a corner for United nonetheless. And there'll be another substitution on offer here for United. Lewis Digweed, this is a good moment. One of our biggest Wage United reserves coming on. He's had a couple chances he's had a couple games for the first team last year. It's his first time, first appearance this season under Gaz and Jordan. He comes on to wait for our joint player coach. Gaz Hunt, Lewis Digweed comes on. Bit more defensive reinforcements. That is Lewis Digweed comes on for the final 3 minutes. One of our reserve players there. Good to see Lewis getting an opportunity. Try and help his team see out these last few minutes. Corner, Biggleswade Wage United. Jake Strong over it. Cross coming in. Collected comfortably by Ollie Skinner. In the Arlesey Town goal. Over the top. Jesus Mendoza. Babbage. A lovely little touchdown there, JJ. Good defensive work there by Jordan Gerald. A lovely little ricochet and Corey. He's got the rub of the green here. Is Corey Wilson. He's got Jake to his right. But Corey might try and go for his first hat-trick for the club. It's Corey Wilson. Can he finish it? Oh, it's ricocheted off the defender. It's a corner. Final minute of the 90 to play. It might have been a second half masterclass from United. Jake with the cross. By everybody. Now Jesus Mendoza. Very windy here. The cross. Straight into the goalkeeper's gloves. All over the top. Very windy here. I don't know if you can see that on the stream. It's extremely windy here at the Verdant Stadium. All over the top. Looking to find Mackay angle. Oh, he's got it past. Managed to get there. Corey wasn't there to really get it past here. And now it's Jesus Mendoza. We're in stoppage time. Jesus Mendoza takes his man on well. It's Mendoza. Low cross in. He's looking for Corey. It's blocked off. It's out of play for a throw in. We'll have post-match thoughts from our head coaches, Gaz and Jordan, and our player of the match, which we will be awaiting to see what the announcement is for our player of the match. Jesus Mendoza with the throw. The way. Lewis Digweed there couldn't quite beat his man there in skip. He's got to be careful. He's on a yellow. He's got to be careful. He's on a yellow. He's letting past though. Good discipline there. Babbage did just about enough there, Joe Babbage, as we're in stoppage time. The end of the half, and Arlesey looking to try and get themselves a goal back. Low cross in, blocked by Kay Stevens Abbey, and then JJ allows the play to go forward. Is in skip, who finds Jake Strong, who then finds Corey Wilson looking to play an advantage. He's got Jesus out wide. It's Jesus Mendoza to finish it off. Cuts inside, finds Corey! Hat-trick for Corey Wilson! Biggleswade United 5, Arlesey Town 1, and the first Biggleswade United hat-trick for Corey Wilson! Brilliant for Jesus Mendoza. Lovely little 1-2 between Jesus and Corey. Corey got it to Jesus, and Jesus set up Corey very unselfishly, who wanted the hat-trick. He got his hat-trick, and he's been absolutely outstanding in this second half. Biggleswade United 5, Arlesey Town 1, and a hat-trick, and now a 10th of the season for our new number 9, Corey Wilson. And if that doesn't give him the player of the match tonight, nothing will. No pressure, Nick, who's going to be announcing it in a few moments.
Wait, keep working.
2 minutes left of stoppage time. Corey Wilson, Jesus Mendoza. Looking for Jake Strong here. Goalkeeper collects. What a response in this second half from Biggleswade United. We've seen the worst half of football from Biggleswade United tonight, and the best half of football from Biggleswade United. The best half of football we played all season was in this second half, and the worst half I've seen from United in this season was the first half. And I'm interested. I'm gonna speak to Gaz and Jordan and see what they think, because we've seen two completely different performances in two halves of football tonight from United. A brilliant response to that first half. It's Wilson who'll happily play in Jesus now. He's got that hat-trick. It's Jesus Mendoza out wide for United. They want more. They want blood. Jesus cuts inside, goes for goal and scores. It's 6-1. Biggleswade United. Jesus Mendoza scores against his old club. And it's Biggleswade United 6. Arlesey Town 1. Then put on a show in this second half. 1-0 down at half-time. Below par performance, but this second half, has been absolutely sensational from Biggleswade United. Jesus gets his goal against his old club, and it's Biggleswade United 6. That's right, 6. Arlesey Town 1. And I think if you ask every single supporter in this ground, including me, what the scoreline would have been at half-time, at full-time at half-time, what if you'd ask every single supporter in this ground, what do you reckon the final score will be when the score was 1-0 to Arlesey at half-time? You wouldn't have found a single supporter in this ground that would have said the final score will be Biggleswade United 6, Arlesey Town 1. Incredible. What a second half. One of the best halves of football I've seen from United. Well, since I've been covering them, I have to say. From one of the worst in that first half to one of the best in the second half. They've known the standard. They've seen the standards. JJ gives away the ball. Looking for a response now, Arlesey. And a Joe Babbage, who's been absolutely excellent since he's come on at half-time. Corner here for Arlesey. Glanced away by Ollie. Referee checks his watch. And Jesus finds Corey. And that is the match. What a second half performance from Biggleswade United.
Thank you for coming along tonight. And tonight's man of the match is number 1, Ollie Leslie.
Ollie Leslie gets the player of the match award there, and I think that's basically down to the performance he got in that first half. It could have been 3, 4 or 5 in that first half for Arlesey Town. They missed chances. Ollie Leslie was the man that kept the ball out of the net in the first half to keep the score at 1-0. And my word, did that pay dividends in that second half, because United turned on the screw in the second half big time. They got themselves the equaliser through Corey Wilson, who I'm really surprised didn't get player of the match. I might have to do a joint interview there with Corey and Ollie potentially. But absolutely brilliant. Yeah, so they got themselves the equaliser, Biggleswade United, to make it 1-1. Hey, Corey then got his second to make it 2-1. And that's Rob Perkins there saying, come on, United. And then the third was a fantastic Maradona-esque, said Guillaume. I couldn't agree more, to make it 3-1. Macaulay Angle made it 4. I'm losing count here. 5. And then number 5 was the hat-trick for Corey. And then 6 to finish it off against his old club was Mr. Jesus Mendoza. A game of 2 halves in more games than one. And a fantastic response in that second half. Final score here at the Verdant Stadium. Biggleswade United 6. That's right, 6. Arlesey Town 1. And we'd like to thank all of our sponsors here at Biggleswade United. We'd like to thank Verdant for being our new ground sponsor for the season. Recycling Life for being our men's senior team sponsor. Axie for being our women's senior team sponsor. Spanish Football SL for being our general sponsor. Verdant for being our ground sponsor. J&B Motorsport for being our vets team sponsor. Flawless Landscapes for being our reserve team sponsor. And also a big thank you to our chosen charity, the Keach Hospice Care. Big thank you as well to all of our player sponsors. Peaceful Living for being our sponsor for our joint head coaches, Gaz Hunt and Jordan Wright. Big thank you to the Biggie Talk podcast for sponsoring Jordan Gerald. There Will Be Smoke, Craft and Beer for sponsoring Jesus Mendoza. The Extension Specialist for sponsoring Markel Cousins. Paul Leslie for sponsoring Ollie Leslie. Flush and Throw Drainage and Repair for sponsoring Connor Inskip. The Ground Crew Supreme for being Mason Watkins Clark sponsor. Inspire Performance Arts for being Antlers' sponsor. MB Bespoke Solutions Limited for being Joe Babbage's sponsor. Jimmy Akimbola for being Mackay Angle sponsor. Keach Hospice Care Charity for being Corey Wilson's sponsor. And Chris Jackson for being Jaden Iris' sponsor. We still have sponsorships available for our players, as you can see on the screen. £109 sponsor a player. Contact biggleswadeunited@gmail.com. We'll be back on Saturday on Twitter, on X Spaces for Biggleswade United versus Harbington Town. That's an away game, 3 o'clock kickoff. Guillaume says before we go, what an amount of quality up front. There's always a second chance in football. How many at the ground, Ryan? A fair few. We had the usuals were there. I'll probably say between 50 to 100 maybe were here. There were quite a few from Arlesey as well. A fantastic response. That's going to wrap it up for me. We're going to get a post-match thoughts from our joint head coaches, Gaz and Jordan. And our player of the match was Ollie Leslie. I know he's not really that confident on camera, however, so I might see if I can get a joint interview with him and and Corey Wilson. Ryan, tell the managers I won't message them today as I have the phone away from me in the last day of my holiday. What a wonderful finish to finish it. I will let Gaz and Jordan know. I'll pass on your message, Guillaume, and thank you once again for your support. We'll catch up soon, and we'll catch up with everybody watching the stream. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back for the next one. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you later. Huge 3 points for Biggleswade United. That's right.